How's it going, everybody? Rybread here today, and we are here in the Western Conference Finals against the San Jose Sharks. Now, if you guys remember, we pulled a tremendous comeback in the last one against the Dallas Stars. They were up 3-1 in the series, and we were able to come back and win this in a game number 7. So, if we just take a little recap of what I did to the lines, I now put Victor Arvidsson on that first line. Hopefully, you know, he might get a little growth boost at the end of the season. I doubt it, though. James Neal, Turris, and Fiala is now that second line. The third line is Yarncrook, Raquel, and Smith, and I did bring up Austin Watson. And I do have scratched David Perron, so looks like the team plays a lot better without Perron on the ice and with Austin Watson on the ice, and that second line definitely plays a lot better, or that fourth line, excuse me, have not been nearly as bad. So let's go ahead and take care of this player morale issue. Who wants to talk? Kevin Fiala? Yeah, you want more minutes? Well, go out and earn yourself more minutes. There we go. All right, so our locker room chemistry is an 87. If you guys remember, earlier was at a 90%, but we weren't playing well, so I don't really care what locker room chemistry is at if we're not playing well. But now it's time to go up against the San Jose Sharks, and to be quite honest, I'm surprised that they're still up here to be as good as they are. And I think that's a new face, or that might be Marc-Edouard Vlasic. I'm not 100% sure who that character model is, but let's go ahead and check out what their lines are, and, you know, hopefully we'll be able to beat them and advance for the first time to the Stanley Cup Finals. So let's go ahead and view our opponent's lines here. They've got Matt Zuccarello, Logan Couture, and then Joe Pavelski. Okay. Chris Versteeg, Tomas Hertl, and Mikkel Bodker. So that's not a bad second line. The first line, I mean, it could be better. They got Zuccarello, who's 31, is listed as a second line forward, but he's no slouch. Same thing with Couture. I mean, they're all getting up there. Everybody's in their 30s on this team, except for Hertl, who's 25, and Bodker, I guess you'd call him 30 as well. Timo Meier, he's somebody that they drafted in 2015, so he came with the roster. Medium top 6 right-wing power forward, so he's a really good third liner. He's only 22, so he's pretty young too. Melker Karlsson, that's a very good third line center. And then Jonas Donskoy, yeah, that's fine. That's a decent third line center. Then Marcus Foligno is on their fourth line with Chris Tierney and Jannik Hansen. So interesting there. Now, if you go check out their defensive pairing, they got Brent Burns and Marc-Edouard Vlasic, so that's a very, very good top pairing. It's sort of like our top pairing, though. Their second pairing is Mueller and Braun, a defensive defenseman with a two-way defender, so defensive, two-way, defensive, two-way, defensive, defensive. So they got a lot of defensive defensemen here. Their third pairing certainly isn't anywhere near as good as ours, and their second pairing I wouldn't say as good as ours either. But now the moment of truth is goaltending, and yep, they still have Martin Jones, and Darcy Kemper is their backup, so not bad. But Martin Jones at an 88 overall, he's just listed as a starting goalie. He's not an elite goalie. They've got him tied up for a few more years. Is there anybody scratched? They do have Rick Nash, believe it or not. They've got him scratched. Interesting to see that. And Bergman. I don't know why they're not playing Bergman. It doesn't seem like he's hurt. They just don't want to play him. I guess he's too young. Maybe they wanted to go with a seasoned veteran, because Nash could easily fill in for Foligno. And then Dylan could easily get subbed out for Bergman. So that's really interesting. All right, so enough about them. There we are. I mean, look, our team is just solid all across the board and all the way down the middle and everywhere. Their fourth line might be slightly better than ours, but we've been playing well right now. We are super hot coming off that 3-1 comeback against Dallas. So now let's see if we can advance to the Stanley Cup Finals and get past the San Jose Sharks. Let's go, boys. We got home ice advantage, believe it or not, and let's take this one in game number 1. Let's get it, boys. Oh, here we go. This is very exciting. Let's go. All right, first period, and Logan Couture gets the first goal of the Western Conference Finals, and they're more than doubling up our shots. We only mustered 5 shots that period. We need a much better bounce back second period. Here we go, boys. Second period, and Brent Burns scores. Are you kidding me? We did come closer in shots. We're only 5 behind now, but we are down by 2. We have yet to get one past Martin Jones. We need our offense to step up. 5-4 on the power play. Okay, good. Let's see here. Still 2-0 as we approach 10 minutes through the period. We're on the power play. We need to capitalize here. And Ricard Raquel does capitalize for us, boys. That's great. Now 5 minutes left. Can we tie this one up and force overtime? 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute? And it's not gonna happen. Ricard Raquel scores with 9 minutes left into the third period, but we aren't able to muster enough offense to get over the San Jose Sharks. And take game number 1. So we are now down 1-0 in the series. If we do lose this second game, I'm going to have to go back to what was our original lines and maybe move Neil up and maybe Arvidsson, maybe is just not matching up very well against a guy like Zuccarello or something. Anyway, we're back at home for game number 2. Let's see if we can tie the series up and head with the series 1-1 against the San Jose Sharks. Let's go, boys. Here we go. First period. And Josi answers Carlson's goal. A little bit later, but it's still 1-1. But we have the advantage in shots for the first time this series. All right. So can we carry that into the second period? Maybe we can get a couple more past Jones and Gibson. He's been playing great so far. I need him to keep shutting it down. Second period. And he's really fucking shutting us down, isn't he? Carlson and Myers score, and it's 3-1 for San Jose. Oh, come on, Nashville. Don't do this. Come on. And Pavelski scores shorthanded as Nashville's and Pavelski scores again. It's now 5-1 with 10 minutes left in the match. If I could make it go any quicker, guys, I would. Son of a bitch. What the fuck is wrong with this team? Like, we honestly, though, like, there's nothing that's been different. We just came back against this. I guess we matched up better against the Stars that way. Than we did against the San Jose Sharks, but they're not even that great of a team. I mean, the teams over in the Western Conference right now are looking very, very good. No team that we're playing shouldn't, they're not a team that shouldn't be there. But best lines, we'll put Neil back up on the top line, Arvidsson back there. Fiala's still there. Yep, we're good with that. Watson, Delorier, they put Perron, and who'd they scratch? They scratched Kelly Yarncrook. I would rather scratch because Nicholas Delorier is a better defender than David Perron. But how's Perron? He's a third-line scoring forward, 82-84, passing and offensive awareness. Yarncrook is 85-83, but his defensive category is only 3 stars. What is Perron's defensive category? It's 3.5 stars. Okay, so I'm going to leave Perron in there just for the defense, and hopefully we'll be able to muster some offense because we've only gotten, 2 goals this entire series? They've scored, I think, 7 goals in 2 games, so that's not the performance you want from your team or your goaltender. That's going to get you to the Stanley Cup Finals. We're again putting ourselves behind the 8 ball and are now down 2-0 in the series, guys. Come on. We got to get this game. This is a huge game. We cannot go down 3-0 in this series. Let's go ahead, get into game number 3 in San Jose. We need a really strong start. We need a very, very good first period. Here we go. Let's simulate it, boys. Here we go. And Logan Couture scores. Fuck me. Come on. Son of a bitch. I don't know what the fuck to do. They're just absolutely, they're not blowing us. Well, they did blew us out last game, but I don't know what to, there's nothing I can do. Second period? Fucking hell. God damn it. Fuck you, EA Sports. And Pavelski's up, and that makes it 4-0 San Jose, and Nashville's going to fall to 3-0 in the series. And I know it's only 5 minutes into the third period, boys. Oh my, are you kidding me right now? We can't even do anything? This is bullshit. What the hell? It pisses me off. We literally just oh, fuck you, Logan Couture. 6-0 loss, and that's absolutely embarrassing. What the hell? We're down 3-0 in the series. Are we going to have an even greater comeback coming up? Are we going to lose to the oldest dirt San Jose Sharks with absolutely no talent on their roster whatsoever? I've got an idea. Alright, so there we go, boys. Just made some line changes. We'll put Ekholm on that second pairing again because he seemed to work out well there. Yeah, so they're all minuses because we seem to be shucking. You know what? I'm going to split up Subban and Josi. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. Yeah, and we'll put... I didn't split them up. I just simply switched their sides. We'll put Subban on that second line, and then we'll put offensive defenseman, two-way. So, yeah. Here we go. Lots of line changes, but we need to take at least one game in this series. I cannot believe we are down 3-0 in the series right now. Son of a bitch. All right, boys, let's see if we can mount the comeback. At least take one game at a time, one period at a time. Here we go. First period. Okay, it's 0-0. That's a surprise. San Jose didn't freaking score, but what a surprise. We didn't score either. Second period, and Kyle Turris on that first line gets one for us, and it's now a 1-0 lead for Nashville. I think this is the first lead we've had this entire series, and it's game number 4. Are we going to go home, boys? Are we going to start? Are we going to actually fight? Are we going to battle to the very end? We're on the power play now. 10 minutes. Oh, wow, it's a long power play, too, and James Neal scores for us, boys. He's getting second-line ice time, so he's pretty fresh. It's 2-0, but Braun get the San Jose Sharks back to within 1. I can't... Oh, my freaking God. Are you kidding me? You've got to be joking with me. We don't even deserve a win. I'm so freaking done with this series already, guys. It's unbelievable. I am so sick of this. Oh, my God. Can we at least win it in overtime? If we lose in overtime, I'm going to freak out. Yes! Oh my God, Kyle Chipchura, you beautiful bastard. Oh my God, on the 4th line in overtime. Keeps Nashville alive. Who gave up those goals? Who was the line? Doesn't seem like, no, it was not a single line that gave it up. God damn. Gibson, you made 20. I know it's a good save percentage, but man, we cannot blow it in that time. Not at all. Like, it's ridiculous. All right. Let's simulate up to the game number 5 at home in Nashville. And look at that, boys. Toronto has swept the Carolina Hurricanes. Oh, my God. So these lines did work out for us. We did win that game. Let's see if we can go back home and get another win and force a game 6. Or a game 6 it would be. Because this is game number 5. God. Can't believe we went down 3-0. But let's go. Need a strong first period for the hometown fans. Let's go. First period. And yes. David Perron and Craig Smith. Craig Smith on that second line going to get us a 2-0 lead early, and we are doubling them up in shots. Come on, boys. No letdown. Second period, and Donskoy gets the Sharks back to within 1. That scares me because I know they're going to hang around on the power play, and Victor Arvidsson nets one for us, and we're still on the power play, but then we give the power play right back to them, and there we go. We're still up 2-0, but then San Jose goes on the power play again, boys, and we're able to kill off that penalty as we're halfway through the period now. About 5 minutes left in the period. We're up 3-1, and Roman Josi scores, boys, and it's a 4-1 lead for Nashville, and that's it. Roman Josi nets another one, and it's a 5-1 win for Nashville, and we're headed to a game number 6 in San Jose. Man, that was 2 gutsy performances, the win in overtime, and then a huge, solid win on home ice against the Sharks. Are we going to force a Game 7? I'd be fine with a Game 7, but you certainly want to make those Stanley Cup playoffs if you're getting this close. Anything can happen, boys. Who knows? Let's get into game number 6, a pivotal game number 6. It's been elimination, and we've played well with our backs against the wall. Let's go. I'm going to get the simulation underway right away. First period. All right, it's 0-0, but we are destroying them in shots. Will we continue that into the second period and maybe be able to net one? Second period. And Ricard Raquel scores, boys, and it's a 1-0 lead for Nashville as we have 30-plus shots headed into the third period, but then we give the San Jose Sharks a power play, and Bodker capitalizes on it. We're basically doubling them up in shots, yet it's still 1-1. Martin Jones is standing on his head. He does not want this one to go back to Nashville, go to a Game 7. All right, boys, we got about 5 minutes left in the period. 3 minutes. Oh, come on, 2 minutes. 1 minute, 30 seconds, and we're headed to a crucial overtime. We won one in overtime already. Martin Jones has been standing on his head. How much longer can he stand on his head, boys? Overtime period. We are putting the shots on. We've got 40 shots to their 30, and all it takes is us to get one more past Martin Jones on the power play, and we are unable to capitalize on a power play in overtime. There's 6 minutes, 5 minutes left in the overtime period, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. We've hit 50 shots, 2 minutes, 1 minute. And that's the end of the first overtime, boys. Crowd is getting their money's worth. Players are battling back and forth. We have 51 shots. Martin Jones is absolutely killing it. Second overtime, come on. Oh, please, Nashville, I'm begging. Somebody on you. Oh, no, not on the oh, my God. Are you fucking kidding me? You've got to be joking right now. We put 53 shots on the man, and he stopped 52 of them. And Bodker somehow finds a way to score, and that's it, boys. Nashville's been eliminated from these freaking playoffs. God! So pissed right now. We lost 4-2, and we should have had that game. We were absolutely dominant that entire time, but whatever. We're headed to the draft in the next one. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see some. I'm not doing an outro. Peace.